WrestleMania is the event where legacies are established and legends are made. It's the pinnacle of the year for WWE. We all know there are more than 10 great WrestleMania matches, obviously. And we all know that I may not include some matches which will for sure anger people, and understandably so. If you get upset, please send your complaints to @rmills0124 on Twitter. These of course are just my opinions, so please take this list with a pinch of salt, or don't, I couldn't care less. With that being said, my name is Marv, and here are the top 10 greatest WrestleMania matches of all time. Number 10, Becky Lynch vs Sasha Banks vs Charlotte WrestleMania 32. Alright, I might get a little backlash for this, but this has just happened recently, and it's just my opinion, so deal with it. I've already talked about this match in a recent video, so let me give you a brief explanation. The only women's match in this list, and what a match it was. 2016 featured a series of great women's matches, but the top match belongs to this WrestleMania triple threat match. All eyes were on the women of this match to put on a great showing to crown the inaugural women's champion, despite the fact that WWE already had a women's title. But hey look, a big W! Which is exactly what this match earned, a big W. Number 9, TLC 2 WrestleMania X7. The first one was great, but this one was an absolute gem. This match has everything a ladder match needs, with pure intensity and everyone looking like a major star. But the key spot was that spear by Jeff Hardy. If you want to rewatch, skip to this timestamp on the WWE Network. You're welcome. Overall, TLC 2 was awesome, and it was the match of the night. Or was it? Number 8, Kurt Angle vs Shawn Michaels WrestleMania 21. The story may not be the best, but I'd be damned if this was not verified as a proper pure wrestling match. These two wrestling icons put on a wrestling clinic in Hollywood. Sure, Michaels took a really long time to tap, but still you cannot deny how good this match really was. Number 7, Triple H vs The Undertaker from WrestleMania 28. The end of an era match, and it truly felt that way, and as a bonus, it was inside a Hell in a Cell. Oh, hey, another bonus! Shawn f***ing Michaels, a special guest referee. When you combine these elements and the atmosphere in this match, you get a match that really lives up to the name, End of an Era. The one spot I absolutely loved was when Shawn Michaels super kicked The Undertaker, then Triple H pedigreed him immediately afterwards. Right there, I truly thought the streak was going to end, but The Undertaker kicked out at the last possible second. I was in shock. Legendary match. Number 6, Shawn Michaels vs Ramon from WrestleMania 10. Ladder matches are fucking lovely, aren't they? Especially when it's for the Intercontinental Championship, the same title given to the workhorses of the company. Unlike today's ladder matches with various spots to pump up a crowd, Ramon and Michaels had creative ways of using the ladders and more high-risk maneuvers. Not only is this the best ladder match of WrestleMania history, but the best in wrestling history, period. Number 5, Shawn Michaels vs Triple H vs Chris Benoit WrestleMania 20. Wow, Shawn Michaels is really good, isn't he? Don't worry, this is the last time I'll mention him, but of course it's not. Anyway, this is the pinnacle of all triple threat matches in wrestling history. The match entirely was just so amazing and wonderful that as underwhelming as the rest of the card was, this is the true meaning of a WrestleMania main event. Not only was the match great, but it featured one of the most emotional closings ever, with Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit celebrating as co-world champions. It's so sad that 3 years later both wrestlers will be dead, but never forget this wonderful moment that we all witnessed. Number 4, Bret Hart vs Steve Austin WrestleMania 13. WrestleMania 13 was a bit of a lackluster show left in the hands of Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Nothing better than having your best brawler going against your best technician though. These two put on a classic with their great chemistry and ways to work the crowd, but the cherry on top was the double turn that was brought to perfection. Number 3, Ricky Steamboat vs Macho Man Randy Savage from WrestleMania 3. At this point, you're all probably wondering how on earth can I review these matches when they happened long before I was born? Well, let me tell you with this. Anyway, I always heard people talk about this match and I'm like, why the hell not watch it? And after watching it, I saw why this match was so acclaimed by so many. I feel like this match had generated false finishes long before it became popular. This might be a grand example of old school wrestling, but I feel like if this match was placed in any modern WWE show, it would steal the show. Number 2, The Rock vs Stone Cold from WrestleMania X7. Out of the 3 Rock vs Austin Mania matches, this one has to top it all. The match itself was wonderful, but the build up, the video package, everything, all the elements, they were awesome, and there were many mixed reactions about the heel turn, but it was shocking and arguably the greatest call Jim Ross has ever made. Stone Cold is shaking hands with Satan himself. Honorable mentions time, because why the f not? Bret Hart vs Owen Hart, WrestleMania 10, Warrior vs Savage, Mania 7, Hogan vs Rock, Mania 18, Flair vs Michaels, Mania 24, Guerrero vs Angle, Mania 20, Michaels vs Y2J, WrestleMania 19. Done. Number 1, Shawn Michaels vs The Undertaker, WrestleMania 25. Shawn Michaels is my favorite wrestler of all time. The Undertaker is my favorite character of all time. Shawn Michaels vs The Undertaker, WrestleMania 25 is my favorite match of all time. You can argue that their bout at WrestleMania 26 was better due to higher stakes and more emotion, but their encounter at WrestleMania 25 was full of bliss. Their incredible chemistry culminated into a beautifully worked match, and the drama itself was outstanding. From this match alone, you can tell why HBK is known as Mr. WrestleMania, and why The Undertaker had such an incredible winning streak. Two legends, great wrestling, greatest WrestleMania match of all time. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Did I miss any matches? Tell me in the comments below. Any support such as liking, sharing, subscribing is greatly appreciated. You can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Marvelous1. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.